So, do I have something to show you? As much as we are done with the building of the studio, our partners were like, hey, you know what? We don't think it's over yet. So a huge shout out to Solenco for sending us this product. And what is it? So Solenco was kind enough to send us their Hobot LEGE-Q10. So this is a 4-in-1 robot vacuum. And they were like, hey Prashant, you know what? We see the studio and we want you to test this out and see what you think about this cleaning the studio for you. Because obviously we have to keep the studio neat and tidy. So let's go ahead and check out the LG Q10 Hobot robot vacuum. Alright, so I have to be honest and tell you guys that this box is empty. So where is the Hobot? The Hobot is working hard in the studio. He's there with his base. So now let's take a look at, or let's talk about the design of this device and its build quality. The L10 is a rather large robot vacuum, and it has dimensions of 34 by 34 by 9.8 centimeters, right? In total, it weighs 3.5 kgs, and it has an 8mm auto lift mop. It has 20 millimeters of obstacle climbing, and it has 6 cliff sensors and a 30mm beyond the device arm. So you see this little brush device here? It can actually swing out 30mm away from the device to pull dirt from the corners. Its design is very sleek, and the front, it has a bump sensor, right, with rubber protection at the front, and then it has detectors all around the front so that it can detect. So this device has a combination of all different sensors, L, E, G, E, E, right, and we'll talk about that in a second. Now, in terms of the functionality of the device itself, at the top you have some controls: pause and play, return to home, mode switching, and a child lock button and an activation button. Under the hood, you are met with your water tank, and the water tank, you fill that with the use of a provided squeeze bottle, and then you have a brush to clean up any dirt that's sucked in here, with a untangling attachment to sort of cut hair and any other things. Then you have your dirt compartment, and I found this dirt compartment quite interesting. You can see there's quite a bit of dirt in here. It actually has been cleaning the studio for a while now. And this, it's actually cool that it actually has a handle and it's a little carry compartment that you can take to your bin and just offload all the dirt in. And it also has a power button that's hidden under the hood here, so you could turn the device completely off while still having it set out so that it's not charging or anything, even like if you're going away and that sort of thing. So let's talk about some of the cleaning functionality. So the Q10 boasts a powerful 5000 PA suction, right? And this is strong enough to lift dirt, pet hair, dust, and even large debris. So this is also capable of handling many different surfaces, right? And on screen now you're going to see it work in all different surfaces, whether it's carpet, whether it's tile, whether it's wooden floors. And with its suction, it has a 400 milliliter dust bin capacity, and it has 6 cleaning modes, right? So you have the standard vacuum mode, you have a power suction mode, an eco mode, a polish mode. So the polish mode, this is more with regards to mopping, and then you have a dry and sweep mode, and as well as you have a tangleless mode. So a tangleless mode is like if you have a lot of hair and a lot of pet hair. So the tangleless mode sort of vacuums before the brush is picking up dirt. So in that instance, the hair is sort of immerses the turning brush so it doesn't get stuck in it. So we also mentioned that this is a 4-in-1 device, right? So let's talk more about the mop functionality. So like how I said, the water can be poured into the device via the water tank that's built in here, right? So what sets the Q10 apart is the fact that it has a dual vacuuming and mopping capability, right? So the mop applies constant pressure and automatically adjusts the water flow for different floor types. And on screen, you're going to see how it clears spills. It also has HSSPL, so high-speed scrubbing and precise liquid dispension. So with the precise liquid dispension, you also have some AI Smart Spray. So the AI Smart Spray is sort of dubbed as dissolve then mop. So it wets any sort of stain or something that it comes across, and then it mops over it to make it easier to clean that sort of stain. And it also has a reciprocating move, so meaning almost like a back and forth movement when it is mopping. So it's not just wiping in one direction, it's moving both ways to ensure that the floor is mopped correctly. This robot vacuum isn't like that budget one that we bought off K-Club that just wanders around aimlessly, right? It makes use of LiDAR navigation as well as AI mapping to clean in a structured pattern, avoiding obstacles as well as efficiently covering the space. So when we're speaking of the LiDAR, I also made mention that it has LEGEE. So LiDAR, encoder, geo, and e-compass as well as position estimation. So with all of this, their unique mapping actually integrates all of those 5 different technologies to help it plan the best route when it is cleaning, right? And it has 5-layer map memory, so it can remember up to 5 different maps. It has auto room divider, so like you can divide different rooms, like if it had to go out from here, as much as it may be one floor, it divides the rooms, and you can schedule cleaning for each of these rooms in a specific order. So that's another cool feature from Hobot within the app, and we'll talk about the app in a second as well. It also has virtual barrier, virtual box, curtain zone, and carpet zone. You can also, so we've spoken about how you can schedule cleaning of specific rooms, like obviously people wake up earlier, so you schedule the cleanings of their rooms at different points. But also you can use different cleaning modes for the different rooms. You can also queue cleaning, as well as you have a cleaning diary of when each location has been cleaned. It has a 300 milliliter water tank for mopping. One of the favorite functions of this is its dustbin, right? So the dustbin, I mean, like how I mentioned, it's a little handle, we can empty that out. Now let's talk about the app. So with the Hobot LEGEE app, you can schedule cleanings like how I mentioned. You can customize suction levels for the device. You can create no-go zones so that it stays away from fragile objects, like if you have a vase or if you don't want it to go into specific areas. And that's all about convenience, right? Even with the app. So you could have voice control as well, which is almost outside of the app, but you could use voice control to help you cleaning. So like, for example, when I'm leaving the studio, I could say, hey, Hobot, clean the studio, so that it starts cleaning while I'm not here. Now let's talk about how this device lasts. So starting off with the battery life, you can get up to 150 cleaning minutes worth of battery life from this, and it has a charge lifetime of between 4 and 5 hours. And I mean, obviously, if you set up your dock, you don't have to worry about constantly charging it because it is constantly charged on its own. So if you'd like to purchase this device, this retails for 7,999 Rand, and it is available from the Solenco website. You can head over, there's a link in the description below. So when you purchase this device, it also comes with a 2-year warranty, so you have that peace of mind. Now, after a few days of me using this to help clean my studio, and I mean, my studio is a small space, it has carpet, but after the first clean, if you actually saw the amount of dirt it actually picked up from the floor, you would be amazed, right? So the Hobot LEGE Q10 has seriously impressed me with its powerful suction, the smart navigation. So after a full week of testing, the Hobot LEGE Q10 has seriously impressed me with powerful suction, smart navigation. This is a strong competitor in the robot vacuum space. If you want low maintenance cleaning assistant, this is a great option for you. Whether you're a single individual, whether you're someone who just needs that sort of helping hand so that like you can get your kids ready for school in the morning and this is busy mopping up the floors and cleaning up the mess your pets leave behind. This is a very cool thing for you to consider. So if you're interested, don't forget to check out the link to the Solenco website in the description below. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, you can let me know by giving a like rating if you did. If you have any questions about the Hobot LEGE, you can leave them in the comment section below. Guys, a big shout out to Solenco for sending out this device to help me clean my studio for the last couple of weeks. And guys, thanks for watching. My name is Prashant and I'll catch you in the next video.